Hi everyone, it's Rowan here again. Before we start on this reveal, I would like to thank everyone for the amount of support I had after the last video I put out. It really means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Anyway, so we'll get into this reveal. Hopefully today we'll find a variety that's worth going on with, that's amazing, but I won't hold my breath. Honestly, if I had 100 new plants to look at, I might find a few that are worth going on with the next year, but when I've only got about 20 new plants, the chance of finding the next really nice potato is slim. So, but we'll have a look and see, and even if we come up with a few that are okay, that people want to try in their gardens, well, that's a bonus, that's a win. Okay, so let's get going on our first one. It's early in the morning. I wanted to get out here before it got hot, so you'll have to excuse the sound of the parrots in the tree behind me. But anyway, I like the sound of parrots. So we'll get into our first variety of today. I think we'll do 5 varieties if my camera battery holds out. Let's get on with it. Okay, I can already see one nice sized potato on the soil surface here, so let's tip it out and see what we've got underneath. Only 2 potatoes in this pot. Oh, looks like they're a nice one. Nice producer. Starting to sprout though. That's what I don't like to see. Anyway, this is a very lumpy one with some purple, some splotchy purple on it. Might be just a bit too lumpy. Although a lot of these have thin skins, so you don't really need to peel them. They're just a bit difficult to get the dirt out of in between these lumps. But they often taste really good. This one's a diploid potato, which often has a really good texture and flavour. Anyway, we'll see what we've got here. I like the way these are all producing directly under the plant, no long stolons. With the amount these are producing, and reasonably sized tubers for a diploid, I think I might give this a go next year and see how it goes. Give it another 1 or 2 growing seasons, even though it's sprouting early. I don't like that, but in some places where you can grow potatoes all year round, some people like to be able to produce and harvest all year without having to store them, so having no dormancy or little dormancy isn't a problem for some people, those who can plant all year round. Really isn't that bad for a diploid, that amount of potatoes. Let's cut one open. Hey, I remembered the knife this time. Oh, it's quite a firm one. Don't want to cut my finger. Oh, I like that. Look, the inside is got purple rings and splotches. Yeah, definitely giving this another go. We'll see, maybe when I plant them again shortly in the next couple of weeks for the autumn harvest, the autumn growing season, Maybe the drier ground will stop them from sprouting early, which sometimes does. It allows them to store a bit over the winter. I'll give it a go and see. That's quite nice. Right, next up. Looks like there's only one plant in this pot. Must have been just a small plant that produced a single tuber last year. Let's see how this one's gone. Looks like they're fairly small tubers. They've got very strong stolons. Very small purple and yellow skin probably means that it's quite a strong yellow or orange flesh. But look at these strong stolons, and long too. Don't like that too much. Although plants with long stolons can often be quite drought tolerant. They search for water further afield. Let's see. They're quite small tubers, but they are prettily coloured. There's quite a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know if this one's worth even. I'll put some of these tubers on my website, and if people want them, then I'll put it in for another growing season. At least they're not sprouting early like the last one. They're small, they're good for just boiling. I wouldn't really grow it myself in my own garden unless I had enough room to make it worth it. Lots of little new ones coming along down here, if you can see. Right, let's cut one of those open. Small one here. Well, the flesh isn't as yellow as I thought. It's more of a cream colour. I bet it tastes good. It tastes good though. But this is how much we got off that one plant. These small ones, look, honestly, even though I prefer bigger tubers, these are great just to throw a handful in some boiling water and just boil up like that. They're just really easy. But yeah, I'll see if anyone wants it. If they don't, it can go. Right, hold on a sec while I empty this wheelbarrow and we'll go on with a couple more. Okay, here's the next one. Looks like it's got really black tubers. These ones on the top are really black anyway. Wonder if the flesh is also black. Probably. Okay, another one with long stolons. Doesn't look promising so far with this one. Looks like we're all sitting on the top. 3 plants in here. All small, round, black ones. Where's my bucket? This is about the size of them, no bigger than that. A bit disappointing, I'd like a big black one. Quite long stolons again. Don't know that this one will be a keeper. A couple of slightly larger ones, at least they're not sprouting. I still haven't sat down and thought up a theme for the naming of this year's ones, whichever new ones I keep for another season to see how they go. Must get down and do that. My potato selling starts at the start of January, so I don't have much time. And the last one. Although they're producing lots of tubers, I'm not really impressed with this. I'll give it a taste test afterwards, see how it goes. I won't be keeping it unless it tastes really good. Okay, let's see what's in the middle of these. Not as purple as I thought. White with a purple ring. I wonder if in the heat it'll stay the same. Sometimes their colours inside change depending on the heat of the soil, and maybe in summer it might become either more purple or pure white. We'll see. Oh well, if I think it's worth putting in. It has got plenty of tubers, so if I've got some space I'll put it in, otherwise it'll go. I reckon there's about, they'd be getting close to 3 kilos in that one, so a kilo per plant, which is still pretty good for a diploid. And diploids are known for their small tubers, but usually pretty flavoursome. Okay, let's see, next. Oh dear, didn't let this one dry out enough. Okay, next we've got, hold on, I'll empty my bucket since I only brought one bucket with me. Always forget something. Let's see what this one's going to give us. Wow, look at the stolons on this one. That's not a good sign. Whoa, and the roots. Oh dear. This is going to be difficult. Okay, let's see. Oh dear. This is just a mass of roots. They're flattened on the side. They're another one of these lumpy ones. I don't mind lumpiness in potatoes that I'm not going to peel. but really I doubt that this one is going to make it any further because of these look at these macistolens. Just a pain when they're in the garden because you dig them up and every little piece grows. It's like they turn into weeds. And look, the tubers are really small too. Really think this is going out. I think I might eat these today and tomorrow. Oh, look how difficult this is. Look at these stolons. This will turn into a weed if you put it in the garden. And it's put all its energy into growth and not into tubers. It's just not worth it. I'm not even going to go any further with this because it's just not going in my garden. Let's have a look at the inside of one of these. White. I'm not really a fan of white flesh potatoes, but the good thing about them is they're usually not bitter. They usually don't have much solanine in them. They're usually quite a good all-purpose potato when they're white, but I'm not a fan. I like yellow flesh potatoes better. But yeah, this is just going straight out. Okay, I reckon I've got, if my battery lasts a bit longer, I've got one more to do today. Right, last one for today. Let's see what we've got here. This one's a yellow one. Another small tubed one, not as lumpy, although it still does have very deep eyes, but not quite as lumpy as the first one we looked at. Another small tubed diploid here. I think they were all diploids today. Diploids are often tastier than the tetraploids, which makes them worth growing often, even though they have smaller tubers. Definitely not as lumpy as the first one. Anything more in here? I don't think so. Nope. Let's have a look inside one of these. Not huge. For 3 plants, that's really not much produce. light cream. This really isn't much to shout about. I don't think I'll bother with this. That one will go in the kitchen as well. Right, so the two out of the 5 today, the 2 that I'm going to give another go to are this black one. I'll put in for another growing season, see what it's like in the winter. This black one with the white flesh and purple ring in it. Oh. And the first one, the first lumpy one that that I showed you. Look, even though they are sprouting early, they will keep through the winter, especially our short winters here. So we'll see how it goes when I plant them in a couple more weeks. Right, thank you very much for looking at this reveal. Nothing spectacular in it, but some interesting novelties. Anyway, we'll have 2 to see how they're going in the winter when I harvest them then, and maybe in the next video we'll get a nice one, a good one. Okay, see you later, and thanks for watching.